Okay, so I may have started recording this match a little late, but as you can see, I have no HUD. This is a competitive game at that. So basically what happened is, we got into the match lobby, and me and my buddy Toasty, who some of you guys may know, he is the bread pick guy who likes to troll some of you. Be on the lookout for him. He's no good, he's trouble. But anyway, me and him were queuing comp, and we both loaded in with no HUD. What this means is we can't use the chat, so not even VDS. We couldn't pick legendaries or items, so we're just like stuck here, like in our base forms playing. We figured out that our teammates did have HUDs. They didn't like tell us. Like we tried to voice chat them. I don't even know if they like could hear us, but basically they used VDS, so they were using VDS commands, so that meant that they had HUDs. I'm still not entirely positive they knew that we were Hudless or not, even though we told them, just because what they were VDSing stuff like please, 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 like they were telling us to please like get items and please get legendaries and stuff like that or something, or maybe to like restart our games. Like normally restarting your client will fix this, but like it was competitive, so it's like, okay, if we both restart and leave them with bots, is that like gonna like throw the game outright, or is like there was the other thing where we weren't entirely positive if like leaving a comp game would give you some kind of penalty even if you come back. So didn't really want to risk it. So we played it out. We decided to play it out. I was of course Makoa. He was Maldamba. He's a support main. I just like to like play whatever comes up. I will play. Prefer damage, but I'll do whatever. But yeah, so like, man, no HUD. I did go ahead and edit out like the deaths. I left in the first one so you guys could see what it looked like, but I edited out like the time in between deaths and the time like in between rounds, because the file was like 17 minutes, so I narrowed it down to like 12. But yeah, so this is pretty difficult. Like when we were like loading into the loading screen, we could see our team had 3 plats. Me and him were 2 of the plats. There was a silver and a gold, I'm pretty sure. And then the other team had like 1 diamond and 4 plats. So it's like, okay, that's already like a very unbalanced team. So we were, when we saw like the no HUD thing, it was like kind of fearful. We didn't worry about it too much. We were actually pretty calm during this whole game. Just, we kind of sort of like accepted our fates, but we're still going to play it out, do like the best we can. And his healing was really good, even though he couldn't actually see anybody's health bars. He just had to assume. Like, he could see Cauterize, because Cauterize has, like, that, like, flaming, like, skull effect on the character. If you look closely, I'm pretty positive they're skulls, if I remember right. I actually found that pretty cool. But anyway, so he's doing a good job at healing. We definitely both, like, pulled our weight, I would say. Like, you don't get to see it at the end because, after the play of the game, it all went black, and we had to restart at that point. But you don't get to see like the scores and stuff. I didn't take a screenshot either, but I had like 104,000 damage, and Drogas had like 200,000. So I think I still like pulled my weight. It sucks not having pluck or not having like half shell. It really sucks. I'm pretty glad that I was able to put out that much damage even without pluck. Also, when you play long enough, you tend to know where the center of the screen is, and Makoa having some pretty big, easy to land projectiles definitely helped out too. And they're double tanks, so it's not like I'm really going to miss all that much. But like, it's difficult because you don't know when you're low either. Like, see, like right there, I didn't know I was low. Like, I think there's a sound that plays, but like, it's hard to hear over like all the other sounds. And speaking of sounds, there was no announcer either. There was no announcer. Like, the announcer just like didn't like say things. Like, I couldn't hear Eevee going off. Nothing like that. It was, man, it was ridiculous. Spoiler alert, you saw the title. We do win this game by some miracle. Even though the team was like a lot better than us on paper, looking at their ranks, they apparently just were not better than us, even when we were like severely handicapped. So I don't know. I guess we got lucky. Dry Bear was with us. I still like to think Dry Bear is with us in some way, shape, or form, watching over us all, helping us. And of course doing this unscripted. Sorry if my thoughts are like jambled around. I'm also just like watching it as I'm like commentating, I guess. It's not really like too much to talk about as far as like my gameplay goes, because I don't know, I'm trying as hard as I can. I'm trying to hit things, I'm trying to hook things, I'm trying to know when my cooldowns are. Uh, I don't know when I have ult. I just have to assume I have ult. And Makoa gets ult kind of slow, so it's kind of like different from my like my other characters where I play damage, I'll get ult really fast. It's, you know, a completely different feel. In spawn, I can tell because I can press E, and if it makes the sound, that means I have ult. At least I'm pretty sure it wouldn't make the sound if I didn't have ult. So that was helpful. But yeah, I'm just like really surprised we won this. We, like I said, we pretty much like accepted our fate that we were going to lose. And you know, seeing the other team and how like their ranks were higher, it's like, oh man, how are we gonna pull this out? But either, I don't know, either their team was really like coordinated, like not coordinated at all. They just didn't work well together, I guess. It was either that, or maybe they saw that we had no items, no legendaries, thought we were bots. Because when you see no legendaries, that's a good indicator that somebody's a bot. And the bots will pick, but they'll pick a late, like after the round starts. So maybe they thought that, and they like didn't go. They like went easy or whatever. They just didn't take it serious. Blah blah blah. I don't know. I didn't really get to see anybody's reactions because again, we had to restart our games immediately after the play of the game. Because the black screen, we didn't get to go in, make sure our teammates knew that we were Hudless. We didn't get to like let the enemies know that we were Hudless. We didn't get to see like people's reactions. I don't know. You know, kind of sad, but whatever. But whatever. It was an interesting experience to say the least. It'd be really nice if HiRez fixes this bug. I've gotten it before, only in casual though, one time, and there I just restarted because like, okay, it doesn't matter if it like throws the game. It's just casual, right? I'm not gonna sit through the whole game playing Hudless. I can't remember if we won or not. I think it was close at the very least. There's also another bug where it's like I don't have footage of this, but like your screen goes LSD. Like you know that old like Windows bug where you could like drag a window and it'll just make like after images of itself, like Goku or something, just behind it. It was basically that, but multicolored, and like everything was getting affected. The only thing that stood still were characters. Their silhouettes were completely black. So if they could fix those two bugs, that'd be great, because I really don't want to load into a comp game again and see this stuff. We got lucky this time, but I would love for it to never, ever happen again. Oh man, we're only like halfway through this too. I'm running out of things to say, guys. I think early on the biggest problem was probably Inara, because Inara is just so tanky, and me and Toasty, we couldn't buy HiRez. So that sucked because like what, Inara has 80% bonus healing in her Mother's Grace, and that plus a Ceres, that's ridiculous. It's almost 6,000 healing off one full right click. It's like, oh my god, easy full health, easy full health. It's like, how do I break that? So it's pretty much like, you know, like kill Inara, and then the rest weren't really getting on point. So at that point we could just stand on point and win through caps alone. So it was pretty much just, you know, kill Inara and stuff like that. And thankfully, like towards like the later rounds, we did actually kill Inara a lot, which was good. That was definitely our win condition, was to kill Inara. Without killing Inara, we surely would have lost, because Inara is a force, is a presence. Without HiRez, you can't do anything. Just so beefy and so much healing. Oh my god, oh my god. Love Inara though. Love Inara though. I'd love to play Inara in comp. We'll see if the day ever comes. But yeah, also of course there's no Ceres indicator telling me, hey, Ceres is going to ult you. No. I mean, there's her yelling, of course. I could hear that, but still, it's like, I don't know where it is. I think every time she did ult, though, I was looking like straight at it, and I couldn't block it. Also, you may see it a few times in the gameplay, but since I can't see my cooldowns, I'll like spam them. I'll spam the button, like hoping they pop up, like with my bubble. I'll like spam it, and then I'll accidentally put it right back down because I was spamming it, since it's cancelable. And you know, that was kind of sucky too. It would have definitely gone like a lot smoother if I was playing something that doesn't require aim, or like requires little aim. Like, you know, Fernando doesn't require aim, stuff like that. People that require little aims, like Shaolin, his hitbox is huge. I'm not really gonna miss. I know where the center of the screen is, of course, so I'm not going to miss with that. Blast characters, like if I was playing Drogos, I would have been fine. Willow would have been fine, stuff like that. I don't know if I would have done better than this guy with the 200,000 damage. I might have. I don't know. I don't know. He was a plat too. I don't want to like disvalue him. But I don't know. I'm pretty confident in my ability to play Drogoz with a HUD. I have his cooldowns pretty much memorized, and when you see the numbers, when you see the amount of things Fire Spit hits, you can basically calculate in your head like how much Masterful is gonna cool it down. So I don't know. I don't know. I would have been cool to see. I never wanted to like try it again ever. Now I would sort of like there to be like a command you can put in the chat to disable HUD just for like, you know, like not to maybe that would cause people to troll. I don't know. I don't think anyone would actually do that. It's people like to troll with like things people can see, like people can like react to. Teammates can't really see like you have no HUD, but you know, I would just like it for, you know, like screenshot purposes, for like cinematic footage, whatnot. I've seen like music videos by a guy named Azza, and he has Hudless footage in the back, but I don't think there's any way to activate Hudless, so I don't know how he does it. But I don't know, it'd be cool for like screenshots and stuff and like thumbnail purposes and stuff like that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Anyway though, this is about to wrap up. We somehow of course win. Me and Toasty were so hyped. We could not believe it. There was definitely something going on with that team, something wrong, but whatever. This is where like I think the play of the game happens, does it not? I guess it doesn't. Oh. I could have sworn I saw it. No, we could hear it. That's it. We could hear it, but it was like never ending. Like after the play of the game ended, we heard like Saris or something. Anyway though, this video is about to wrap up, so I want to thank you all for watching. I very much appreciate it. And HiRez, please fix this. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye.